Ever wanted to host your own game show? Or maybe just make your next presentation feel less like a meeting and more like a $1 million challenge? Today, I'm going to show you step by step how to build a fully functional Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game using nothing but a Microsoft PowerPoint. We'll cover the music, the answer buttons, and the secret technique for making the correct answer actually lead to the next question. Get your slides ready. This is PowerPoint Game Show Mastery. Build your own millionaire game. Let's go.
In creating the game, we will use a PowerPoint presentation in making Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. First, we need to delete this one. We need to insert logo of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Since I have the logo, all I have to do is insert it directly, adjust it into a each size, and then add a background, click the region, and you can choose any color that you want. So we'll choose this violet, and then what you have to do is to insert shape. Enable for us to insert the start game button. Now you need to adjust. So adjust the logo and then change, go to the shape format, go to shape and choose whatever you want, and add shape outline and shape effects, and then write the start game. The next thing we do is to highlight this and change the font. Now I will choose to Aharoni for the font of the start game. Then we need to adjust it. The next thing we do is to add another slide. After adding a slide, let's now then insert the background of the game. Since I already have the background, all I have to do is go to insert and choose the background I want. So this is the background I want. What we do is adjust it. Then you can feel the whole area. Now, after this one, we need to go into the first slide and then copy the logo and put it in the second slide. Now let's adjust it into smaller size. After this, you need to go to align center. Enable first to align the center. Now I will go to insert, add shape, insert shape. This is for the questions. The first question that we'll be making in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, it will be answered by some participants. Now we have to do is to change the shape whatever you want, and then go to shape effects. If you want to have the shape to have an effect that to be realistic, then you can add the number one question here to adjust it, and go again to insert. We need to add another shape for the options of this question. Now I have here insert some shapes for the option of the first questions. What you have to do is insert, adjust, and then change the color whatever you want, and then shape effects for a more realistic shape, and then write the first option. Since this is the first option and the correct answer, what you have to do is change the font and then insert again the question. The next thing we do is to click this first option. We'll go to animation, which we will have this first option animation, and choose add animation and choose fill color. So as you can see, the color is changing. So since this is the right answer, we'll choose the green one and then adjust the duration into the 0.50. So you can see it shows green. And now need to insert shape again for the next button. So I will put it above the next button. So what's the purpose of the next button? So the purpose of the next button, if the participant chooses the right answer, the next button will be appear, and the participants will proceed to the next questions. Now I'll change the shape effects and write the next button. Now I'll change the font. After this, now the next button will add animation, and we choose fly in and choose the effect option which is from top, which the triggers or it will appear. Now after this, we go to we click the first option and go to shape format. Now let's go to the selection pane, and then as you can see, there are names and it's hard to identify which is which, so we need to change the name according to the first option. Since the first option is the correct answer, we'll put the correct answer, and the next button will put next, enable for us to easily identify what are these options. Now after this, we'll go to we will also change the first questions will be right in the question number 1. After this, click the first option, go to animation and go to animation pane. Now in animation pane, what I have to do is click this one, click trigger on click, and then click the correct answer. Now since it is triggered, the second thing to do is to click the next and then click trigger, click next, so that these two are triggered together. Now we want to trigger these two in the same manner. Now let's add this, drag correct answer to the next. Now let's control shift for us for these options to trigger at the same time, and then click with previous. Now let's try it. So when you click the correct answer, it will trigger the next, and the next will appear. So this is correct. We will add sound, and let's go to the action to add sounds to the first option, and then click the sound, other sound, and click the correct answer for us to add the sound. Now let's click OK, and then try this if this works. And then click the first sound. As you can see, it sounds. Now what you have to do is to add another option for the wrong answer. Add another 3 options for the wrong answer, and then change the first option that is wrong to letter B. Add another one. let's go to selection pane for us to identify and change the name of this wrong answer. Now, let's put wrong answer number 1. Go to shape, format, and animation. Let's change the color of this since this is the wrong answer, which change the effect into red. Now, after changing the effects, all we have to do is to add another option, second option for the wrong answer, and the third options for the wrong answer. Now, after putting the three wrong options, all we have to do is to change the font of these options. After changing the font, let's go back to the selection pane and then change the name for us to identify the wrong answer. So this is the wrong answer number 2. And the third one is the wrong answer number 3. After changing the names for us to identify clearly, let's add actions or sound for this wrong answer. Let's go to insert, choose sound, and select other sound and choose the sound of the wrong answer. Now, then click OK. Let's try them on. See if it works. Now, click the right answer, rings, and the wrong answer. It also have the wrong sound of the wrong answer. Now, add another sound for the remaining 2 options that are incorrect. Just follow the same process with what we have done in the second option or the first wrong options. Now let's try it. See, it works. The wrong answer and the correct answer. Now let's go back to slide number 1 and observe. If you click it, it will go to the next slide. So let's change it let's go to the slideshow and click the setup show and click. Now if you click this one, it won't go to the next slide. So what we're going to do is, for this to operate in the second slide, all we have to do is to click the start game button and go to insert and go to actions and then hyperlink into the next slide. Now let's try it. As you can see, if you click this, it won't be, and then you click the start game. Since it is hyperlinked to the next slide, it will operate to the next slide. Now, after this, to make the game more fun, we will add the prizes. The prizes is 1 to 15, and it consists of dollar for the participants, and able for them to answer, they will receive the prizes or the prize while playing the game. So let's put it. After putting the prices, let's go to selection pane and change it for us to identify which will be triggered in the game. Now what we do is change this, since for me to, for us to identify it, let's change this to and change it to the number according to prices. Now let's go to the animation and then add animation. Go to fill color. As you can see, it's now changing the color and choose this gold color. Now change the duration to 50. After this, we need to go to the animation play and then click on click off and start previous. Now, if the participants answer the correct answer, there is a prize, which is we need to trigger this first prize into. We need to trigger the first prize into the correct answer for it to pop up, and the participants will know that he or she will receive the prize or win the first question. Now, let's duplicate the slide and create question number 2. I'll change question number 2. Depends on you what question you have, and then change the options according to the answers to the question number 2. After changing it, since it is the second question, we need to go up into the second prize, and then we need to trigger the second prize. Now, able to trigger, let's click this, and then go to, before going to trigger, let's go first to the animation to add the color of the second prize of the second question, and then go to animation, and then add a color, change it to the gold color, and then let's proceed to trigger. Then click on, click off, and then select number 10 since this is the prize, and then you need to trigger the right question, the next, and the price at the same time. So you need to trigger this and then change it into start with previous. Now let's try it. As you can see, if you click the right answer, the next button and the 10 prize will pop up. Here in the third slide, we will make the choices if the participants want to continue the game or just want to bring the money home. Now, let's add here a statement or a question. If the participant want to bring the money back, and the choices will be yes, and the second choices will be continue, which the participants will continue the game. So first, let's add the question and then highlight the question, change the font, and adjust the font size. Now, let's now go to insert and add a shape for this 2 option, which is the yes, and the second option, which is to continue the game. Now adjust it and change it to whatever you want, and write yes, add another option and write continue. Now change the font the logo of the who wants to be a billionaire. Go to the first slide, copy, and then paste it. Third slide. Now after this one, let's go. After this one, let's now let's go to insert and add action for these choices. And now let's hyperlink it to the next slide. And hyperlink to continue to the next slide. Now let's try it. If the first one get the correct answer, we'll choose this one. If we choose yes, we'll go to congratulations for winning all the money. Now let's go back. If the participants will choose to continue, and he will go to the next and continue the game. Now, to address the wrong question, in which if the participants got the wrong question, so all we have to do is to end the show, and the participants will not be joining or be continuing the show. So all I have to do is click the wrong and go to action and choose end show. If the participant choose the wrong answer, then the game will not continue. Now, let's change the three options into end show. Now I have here the completed game, which have the functions of the game. Now let's view it and start the game. Now what you have to do is answer, click next. So you can see it triggers the second option, it triggers it then, and participants want to continue. Go to the next slide and continue the game. And then fifth question, sixth question, the seventh question, and the participant will choose if you want to bring home the money or continue. And now the participant chooses yes, and then this will pop up. And that would be all. I hope you learned something on how to create a game using the PPT or PowerPoint presentation.